Mexican.
Soy mexicana.
I am Mexican American.
I see myself as an American.
American Mexican.
Mi nombre es Anisa Guzmán y yo soy American. Mi familia es muy importante a mí. Por ejemplo, mi hermano es mi ídolo porque es todo lo que trato de ser.
Like traveling, yeah, that's a whole different culture that I was immersed into, and it was weird and strange and everything, but I've never, I guess, tried to immerse myself in any other kind of culture.
Mi papá es mi ídolo también porque me ha demostrado que el trabajo duro tiene su recompensa y no avergonzarse de lo que soy.
I wanted to join the military, so what I was actually going to do when I got in the military, I wasn't absolutely sure, but hey, unfortunately, I've seen parts of the world that nobody ever wants to see. So traveling the world, I've seen a lot of Europe, thanks to you guys and your mother. And when I was in Korea, I saw a little bit of Korea, not much. But, parts of the world that I've seen, baby girl, nobody wants to ever see.
Afghanistan, Iraq,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Y finalmente a mi mamá. Sin ella yo no hubiera sobrevivido porque ella me enseñó a tener una piel gruesa.
You moved back when your dad was deployed all those times, remember? And you guys went to Neil Armstrong and actual, public schools, not affiliated with a military base. That was the largest, true, here are the brown people and here are the white people. That was the first time, I think, that you were truly in a situation where they would look at you, because I know how much I fought. They looked at you, saw your surname, and said, oh, let's put her in the Spanish immersion program.
Yeah.
And, let's put them on the migrant calling list. I would say in all of my growing up, that is probably one of the biggest issues that I had. I was like, I don't need you to look at my child's last name and then pick a program to automatically put them in. I need you to look at their grades, their academics, their transcripts, and then choose the best path that is for them, whether that's in an immersion program or a non-immersion, or in a gifted program, kind of deal. So, in like I said, that I think was the biggest shocker for you guys. I mean, was coming to Oregon and going to school for the year and a half that you guys went to school, or the year that you guys went to school there. That was, yeah, like a year and a half or 2 years. That was a shock for you guys, because, I remember them being like, whoa, they're putting me with the Mexicans. They're putting all the Mexicans in that over there, So I think in all my times, I think that's the biggest problem I've ever had, because I had never experienced, being segregated, based on last name or anything. And, all of a sudden having people tell me, oh, this is where your child will be best. No, that's not. And that was coming back to Oregon. But before.
En mis ojos, lo que me hace especial es que soy coto. No veo colores, veo a gente. Los militares han proporcionado muchas oportunidades para mi familia, porque de los lugares que hemos estado y la gente que he conocido.
You guys were raised in the military. There was Filipino, Puerto Rican, Dominican, black, white, you name it. And I'll never forget when we were stationed in Hawaii, and one of our neighbors' kids and you were sitting around, and I don't even know how you guys got on the subject, but Tyree was black. He was, his dad was half black, half white, and his mom was Nigerian, so, he was kind of light-skinned and dark, kind of. Does that make sense? And I'll never forget the two of you sitting down. I don't know why, but somehow you guys got on the topic of what you were, and Anissa was like, I'm a Mexican, and Tyree was like, I'm the same color as you, so I'm a Mexican too. And an army brat walking in the door. She's moved 50 million times. She's been to this many different schools. She, knows people in Japan, not Japan, but people in in Korea, people in Hawaii, it's what I'm talking about, boo.
Yeah.
Entire life, been an army kid, moved around, known a bunch of different people. I've been very cultured by the way that we lived and the way that we grew up.
Para mí, la fotografía es más que un talento, pero como captura mis muchas experiencias.
I'm just gonna record this whole thing.
Oh,
Yep. And you can pick the best parts.
I can have bloopers.
Yeah.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the park.